Hey folks, this is the save point. I got my co-host here, Claymore.
Hey, what's up, guys?
It's episode 3. I know it's been a while. Had things happen. Holidays,
It's true.
sicknesses, laziness.
Mm-hmm. I don't know about that.
I can say it for myself. I was kind of lazy with it.
Oh, nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
So what are we talking about today, bro? What are we talking about today?
Well, we got a little miscellaneous section. We're gonna talk about whatever for a little bit. Then we're gonna go to Marvel Rivals because that came out quite a few months ago now. That's been all the rage. Overwatch taking a dump.
Enjoying it.
Yeah. And then we got State of Decay 3. We got that's a long time coming, and that got delayed.
That's got delayed for another year, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure they said it.
Yep, it's got delayed. So before we get to any of those other topics, how you been, man?
I've been good. I've been busy with streaming, and we were doing a stream recently, co-op stream, and Regan's actually in it too. But we had to cancel due to one of our players who was joining us through the stream had to get up and leave and do other things with life, and so we're trying to find fourth. No, it's the fifth player.
Yeah.
But apart from that, it's been pretty good.
And he referencing a co-op Final Fantasy stream that I've been doing with him on his channel.
Yeah.
Been playing the classics, the classics Final Fantasy 1, 2, 3. We up to Final Fantasy 5 now, and that's why he's trying to find a fifth person. Not 5, 4.
4.
Yeah, we're on Final Fantasy 4, and that's why we're trying to find a fifth person to replace the one that decided to bow out at the last second.
Yeah. Apart from that, it's been good. I've been playing some games recently, trying to relax. Grandia. I don't know if you know that.
Grandia? That's PS2?
PS1.
PS1?
Yeah, PS2 too.
Yeah, because I used to have it.
PS2. It's Grandia 2.
Yeah, Grandia 2.
It's great.
Yeah, somebody stole it when I got it.
Damn.
Yeah.
Black Myth Wukong and Digimon Worlds.
Oh yeah, that's the shit there.
Yeah, that's recently. I'm playing tomorrow actually. That's the day we stream on Sunday.
Sunday, you heard them, folks.
Yeah. What about you though? What you been doing?
Me, I just been, working, doing a little bit of my art here and there. I actually just got back started doing that. I was taking a break.
Yeah. Keep at it. Keep at the art, bro.
Yeah, gotta take them breaks because you're gonna get what's that called? Burnout? Yeah, it happened.
It happens. It happens more than you think.
Oh, I know. I went a long stretch.
Videos after streams, man, it's just I get burned out so quickly.
Oh, I know, man. I
got like 4 streams a week, and then you gotta edit them after, and it's 3 hours of editing. You gotta shorten that down, 30 minutes, keep it clean, get the audio. Oh, it's boring.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I want to talk about Nintendo.
Oh boy. Oh yeah.
Right, we want to open up this bullshit. So fucking Nintendo, I'll say, has been so fucking greedy, right, of late. And I've got some friends
I think I've been saying they've been greedy.
Yeah. And I had to say, but I got some friends who are really Nintendo fanboys. I swear to fucking God.
Yes,
they'll defend it to the end.
Absolutely. It's ridiculous. Those Nintendo fanboys will defend Nintendo. They'll take a bullet for that damn Nintendo.
And the thing is, like, I'm sorry, like, fucking Nintendo don't give a shit about you. They don't give a fucking shit about the fans. They don't care about you. They don't. They just want money.
Absolutely.
And they don't realize that, they won't understand. And I'm trying to. Recently, we were talking about the games. Mario World, $80.
Which one is Mario World?
Mario World, it's the Mario Kart successor.
Super Mario Kart World. That's right.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
So $80, right? That's the word on the street. $80.
Mm-hmm. $80 and I put what's it? $80 and then $90 for physical, or is it 70 and $80? It's one of those. Either way, it's too much.
It's too much. $80 for the game, a digital game. And get this, if it is true, if it is $90 for the physical, then you're gonna hate this. You're buying a piece of plastic for $10 because
Yep.
the game's not on it.
Nope.
It's just a code. So Nintendo's trying to kill off completely like every other console. Actually, they're all trying to.
It
take
might
out
not be
physical
it
games.
might not be the code, but the code thing is a thing for most of the physical copies.
Yeah.
But now I ain't gonna say most because they ain't out yet, but a lot of physical copies gonna be having that key card thing, where it's like a regular
Or
disc.
is it-
It's not disc. It's like a regular cartridge, but it doesn't have any
It's
of the
like a
game
cartridge.
data on it. It's just a key.
Yeah.
It's got
just
like
a
4
key.
megabytes on it
It's crazy.
for
It's
you to
just
download the
disgusting.
game anyway.
For real. So it's a scam. It's not a real
Right.
game you're buying.
And there's no
I think
reason for that
that's the
shit
word
to be
anyway.
$10 more for them to just put plastic and a graphic in the plastic. That's it.
That's fucking ridiculous. It's just crazy. Anyway, so the Switch 2 is coming out. Fucking $450, I heard it was.
Yeah,
It's pretty-
and that's before taxes.
pretty-
And there was a discussion about they making the games cost so much because the Trump tariffs. They just took down pre-orders for the game because they have to reevaluate because of tariffs. So that means that was the price.
More money.
That was the price before they even thought about the tariffs. They was going to launch that with that price anyway. So it's already a problem that they was going to charge you that from the get-go, not even considering the tariffs. Now think about what they're going to try and think about pricing after the tariffs. Get the
It's a
fuck
fucking
out of
mess.
here.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm not happy with them. So I'm not buying the Switch 2, guys. And I collect a lot of consoles. I have almost all of them. It's my thing. But the only reason I'm gonna get a Switch 2 is if it's on sale or somebody's gonna sell it to me pre-owned. I'm not fucking giving my money to Nintendo. I'm sick and tired of this.
Every
Like, it's
time
not just
I'm on the
Nintendo.
edge of buying a Nintendo anything, they find some way to say, nah, never mind, fuck that. Every single
Yeah.
time.
Every time. And it's not just that. Like Nintendo don't lower the prices of the games.
They
So it's
games
gonna
don't go
always
on
stay-
sale. You know what the last sale was they did? When the Mario movie came out, they had some of the Mario games $5 off. $5. And it's not like the other games where they have to they put sales all the time, because Nintendo is in a closed system. They got their own platform, their own services. They do everything in their own little system. So they making profit all the time. But they can't give nobody no sales, and they stopped their little voucher program they had for the Switch. That was the only time you could actually get anything for sale. They just stopped that shit. Where you can get like 2 games a month for $100 or something like that. They just completely got rid of that.
So yeah, I want to punch Nintendo fanboys in the face. I know it's horrible, but I really do. But they're still trying to feed this shit, and somebody needs to slap them. Like, give them a reality check. If you keep feeding this, these bullshit, $80 games, it'll go to $90, to $100, and then it's not just Nintendo. The PlayStation, Sony PlayStation, and Xbox will do the same fucking shit. They'll just raise the prices.
Yeah.
They'll just keep doing it.
Yeah, they opening the door. 'Cause that's what makes it even worse. This is what they was playing was before even considering the tariffs. So they're already opening the door right there for other companies to start doing that. Now the tariffs come up, they have even more reason to go and try and do that shit.
Right.
And that's the
No,
last
it's
thing
not,
we
it's
need.
not a good thing. It's
And
not a good thing.
before anybody tries to defend this shit, talking about back in the 90s when the games was around this price too, the prices were all over the place. You have $79 games and $80 games. That was a whole different time period. Everything was different back then. First off, the economy was much different and better. Your dollar was worth more back then. Second of all, it was a niche thing. Like gamers nowadays is much more general and widespread. Back then it was much more niche. It wasn't that many people that was gaming back then. And it was only like 2 companies that was doing it. It was Nintendo and Sega. That was it.
Right.
You
And
go.
I'm sorry, I'm not fucking paying for this. I'm not saying like Nintendo don't have fun games. It looks fun. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna deny it. It looks fun, but I'm sorry. That game don't look like fucking an $80 game.
No.
I'm sorry. We got PlayStation 5 games that look way better than this. I don't think it's in 4K, but I don't think the graphics are getting pushed to the limits.
And then
so why you
the console itself, the screen is still an LCD screen. It's not even an OLED.
Damn, is it? I
Yeah.
didn't know that. That's bullshit.
Yeah, it's an LCD
Wow,
screen.
okay.
For one, number two, you not all your Switch 1 games is not gonna just magically run
Yeah.
better on the Nintendo the Switch 2. It's just ain't because
They have
a lot of them
yeah.
is coordinated to work on the Switch. Like if you took
Right.
what's the game that came out on the Switch? Let me see. Elden Ring just got on Switch 2, and ooh, that it's a game. It works.
We'll talk about Elden Ring and another game in a minute.
Yeah.
But
Let me see.
So
Okay, I'm
yeah.
gonna say, like, for instance, let's say Warframe. That's a free to play game.
Yeah.
They releasing on the Switch 1. It's not gonna magically work on just get better on the Switch 2 because it's calibrated for the Switch 1. It's max. It's got a max FPS that it has to reach for Switch 1. That it's a cap. It's not gonna go over that cap just because it's on Switch 2 because it's hard coded for running on the Switch 1. So you're not even gonna get all your games just to run better just because it's playing on Switch 2.
So yeah, they got these upgrades. 4K, maybe the frame goes up a little bit. I don't think all of the games will have it, but you're gonna have to. I heard. I'm just saying. I heard this. I don't know if it's true, but I think you have to pay for the upgrades.
Yeah, you got to pay for upgrades for it to get those performance enhancements on the Switch 2.
So let me run this through you how fucking greedy this is. This is some greedy bullshit, right? So the PlayStation and the Xbox don't do that. Some games they do, some games they don't. But Xbox eventually don't do that. They give you the free upgrade when you put the old games in. You get your 4K, you get your 60 FPS. You get that, right? It's free.
Yeah.
PS5, there's some games who do that. They give you the free upgrade. Final Fantasy 7, I believe.
Integrate did that from
remake.
PS4 to PS5.
Some horror games I have, like Fatal Frame, they get the free upgrade. So you've paid for your game already. You got the Switch.
$20 extra.
Jesus, for an upgrade.
Yeah, like it comes with
They're
some
charging you for.
It comes with extra content and stuff, but it's not $20 extra content. Like Mario Party, you get like 3 extra little party games added on to it, but that's just 3 extra mini games, 3 or 4 extra mini games, and some slight performance increases for $20 extra. Get out of here, man.
You're not playing a fucking remake. It's not a remake. You're not playing remake. You're just unlocking certain things.
Yeah.
So it's upgraded to 4K and then you get your 60 FPS. Sometimes, I'm not saying all the time, sometimes the games might let you have that.
Yeah.
They're charging you.
And then
Wait, the games you already own? Oh my god.
and then the
greed never
peripherals they
ends.
have for it also cost too damn much. A Pro Controller, just no Pro Controller, you know how much those fucking cost. It's stupid. It's stupid.
Do you know how much it is to buy everything? It costs nearly over $1,000
Mhm.
for like the camera, the controllers, the add-ons. It's fucking insane. And
Like
then you
let's get rid of all the little extra stuff that you probably ain't gonna want to need anyway. Let's just talk about the base game system here. $450. That's before taxes.
and that's before they're gonna change it. We don't know how
Exactly.
it's gonna be next.
Let's just take it at what they was originally gonna price it at.
This is not a
$450.
This is not a PS5, man.
Yeah, it really
It should
ain't.
not be that.
It really
It
shouldn't
should
be.
not be that price.
And $450 just for that is probably gonna be close to $500 once you can count taxes or whatever. And then $80-$70 game because you need a game to play it with. We getting close to $600 right there. And if you want a Pro Controller, we talking almost $700 right there. Then you got to have subscription to play online. How much they say subscription cost for online? You know,
I don't fucking know. I don't pay for it. I don't buy it.
I know
But
it
remember-
costs too much for how undercooked it is, but whatever. Let's just say it's about.
pretty bad though. It's
Yeah,
pretty bad.
exactly, yeah.
The online is bad.
So you got to get that. We
Uh,
talking $800 or something like that, just to have it function for you to play it.
Then you gotta buy a game that's really fucking.
Yeah,
$80
I counted for that $70-$80.
If you try to, you buy 2 games, 2 fucking games for that system.
And they have a
It's too
pack
much.
where you can get the Mario Kart World thing for $50 bundled with the game. No,
It's not even. What do you? I'd hate to see what the fucking special editions are. To be honest,
right?
that's for the normal games. That's just a normal game. 80 fucking. So I'm not happy with that. And then we got a new game from our favorite people who made Bloodborne.
Yeah, they made a Souls game
Locked behind.
for them.
Locked behind the Switch too. So you got to buy this to play it.
Yeah. I mean, it could they could make it come out. It might be exclusive for a limited time. Maybe, I don't know. But I doubt they'd
We'll
do the
see.
same thing they did with Bloodborne. I don't think they're gonna do that again, where it's only gonna stay on one system.
So yeah, I'm not happy at all with the Nintendo. So they can stick their Switch 2 right up their ass because I'm not buying it.
Yeah, and then oh
If
my
I get it-
god, and let's talk about how they treating Pokemon. Pokemon looks it's now officially in lifetime PS2 game. Congratulations. You finally caught up to in time PS2 functionality.
Jeez.
Now they got a somewhat decent frame rate for the first time.
It's a mess. I don't know. But yeah, the console, right? $450. You're paying for a 4K upgrade. And I'm sorry, it might look like 4K. It looks lovely. But the games aren't pushing the limits. Do you know what I mean? They don't have what a PS5 has. The system is not the same.
Yeah. And then they got their own little built-in Discord to the game. Where the screen share you go.
Oh, the microphone with the list. Nah, I
Yeah,
don't
the
want
built-in
that at all.
microphone gonna be crap, and then they got the screen share where you can share your screen and have other people see it
Why?
at 12 FPS.
Why?
I don't know.
Don't get it. But yeah.
When it would
So,
just
yeah,
be easier for you
have-
to just be able to take a USB and connect it to your computer and do that.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't understand why people. I mean, I've heard people say, "Oh, look at the graphics, the reflection on Mario's hat." Dude, shut the fuck up. The graphics aren't that great.
Right. Really, this is
The textures aren't that great either. To be honest, what the fuck? And this is in 4K. The game doesn't look great at all. It looks fun. Doesn't look great. It looks like a normal Switch game.
and
It's
then
still-
and they still have to, like, third parties still have to, like, really nerf their games to have it be functional on the Switch. Like Elden Ring, it's playable. It don't look
wanna
that great, but it's playable.
I want to know how Cyberpunk is gonna look on the
Oh,
Switch too,
yeah.
because that brings most cards to their fucking knees.
You know they
So-
severely nerfed that game to have it be
Yeah.
functional on there.
So, yeah. So
That
it's
shit
not
gonna be looking like GTA 4.
GTA 3.
No, GTA 3 if they try to put on Switch 1. Why the
Yeah.
Switch smoking?
We'll see how it goes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I wouldn't
That's-
want to
that's
play
what I have
that.
to say. No, I'm not playing that game. I'm not playing with the Nintendo. You're too fucking greedy. You're too greedy. And I hope this backfires on them. I really do. I really hope people look in their eyes.
They need to be humble.
They do.
And then this still gonna have a after effect, even if they do somehow lower the price. It's still gonna have an after effect to other people, because now they're gonna feel emboldened. Because there's already rumors talking about GTA 6 coming out.
$100.
$100. Oh, and back on Nintendo Switch 2 real quick. You know how the Switch 1 had drift on their controllers? So supposedly the technology, the standardized technology that they have for analog sticks, the Switch 2 supposedly doesn't have that anymore. It has different type of analog technology. That's reported from the New York Times. It was an exclusive report. But then now they removed that report, so I don't know if that's true or not.
It's not true. You kidding? Why would they fix it? It makes money when it breaks. Why the fuck would they fix it? Same with PlayStation. Like PlayStation 5, if you don't take care, if you like drop your fucking controller, that's bye-bye drift. Like not bye-bye drift, more drift.
Yeah.
It just happens. Like these
yeah, because all these controllers have the same analog stick technology. It's been standardized. That's why I was like, if they did change the analog sticks, that'd be good. Because if you got drift in Nintendo Switch with how much it costs, boy, I'ma come up to Nintendo and slap their asses myself, each and every one of them. Yep. Because I'm not about to sit here and deal with that. Not like I'm gonna buy that shit anyway, but still, if I was.
You got people who custom make these analogs for controllers, and it fixes the problem for everybody for years.
Yeah, because
people who don't own the companies, who just make, they know.
Yeah, because they changed the technology because they just have this cheap ass technology that they put in these controllers because they don't want to actually put no actual effort into it.
Now they need to keep selling it. This is why the PlayStation came out with a $250 controller that you can pull out the analog sticks and replace them if they break for more money. It's disgusting.
It's stupid.
It's just people don't see it. They don't understand it. Maybe they're just, I don't know. They fucking, I don't know. I just feel like people don't see they're taking advantage of people.
Right.
And it's greed and they're scamming you. Open your fucking eyes and look like.
And then if they want to talk about the development cost for games, has went up. That's why prices need to go. Get the hell out of here, because nobody told them to sit here and put a budget of $100 million into making the game in the first place. Second of all, we don't need 300 damn people working on one game. Manage your shit correctly. That's y'all fault. If y'all keep y'all management is a damn mess that y'all have to restructure y'all managing every damn 6 months.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with companies and shit. They just games are not coming out as fast as they used to.
Yeah.
And you can say, oh, the technology's different. I don't give a shit. It's all about fun. Who gives a shit how they look? I mean, look at Nintendo's games. They don't look amazing, but
fuck them talking about the technology, because if anything, the technology should help them even better, because technology now is better and easier to use than ever before. You have you have 1 and 2 person teams making indie games that's better than fucking AAA games.
Right. So yeah, sick of it, man. Sick of it. Anyways.
Yeah.
Moving on.
And shit, there was something else I wanted to say. Oh yeah, speaking of which, noted by the what we was talking about before, Ubisoft is talking about getting split up because they're doing so bad.
Good.
Making an Ubisoft 1 and Ubisoft 2.
Shut up. No way. 1 and 2.
That's what the rumor's going about. EA ain't doing so well. BioWare is talking about getting shut down.
Yeah.
Which they should. But as I mentioned in the last episode, they need to be shut down.
I think people need to be a little more humbled. These companies don't understand.
And then the director from the creative director that used to be on BioWare, Kareem Bush, supposedly I wouldn't say, well, they wouldn't say she got fired, but I think they did. And now they working over at Wizard of the Coast. So now you're going to have to deal with that, with her shit in D&D and Magic the Gathering. Congratulations. And they ain't doing so well. People don't like what they doing.
There's too many people pushing shit in games that we don't want. Just make fucking games. Just make fun games.
Yeah. They trying to come in and foreshow your ideals and narratives into games and trying to preach us. Nobody's trying to hear that shit. We just want to have fun, play our games.
We want to join a fantasy world and enjoy ourselves in it. It's that simple. Fucking hell.
The last thing people want to do is feel like they're getting preached to.
Jesus, yeah, it's just it's like the worst. Like you're trying to. Can you imagine sitting there trying to? I've never played any of these games, but I won't. You're trying to play a game, and all of a sudden, they just start preaching at you, and I'm like, I turn the game off immediately.
Right.
Fucking Jesus Christ! Just let me play my game in peace, like. That's why you play games, to escape this shit. But yeah.
And there's something else. Oh yeah, and you know Activision ain't doing so well either. Even after they got acquired by Microsoft, they still kind of struggle. Cause you know they lost that Overwatch game. They lost. They done. And it's funny because they trying everything to try and be like Marvel Rivals now. They trying to put it in a third person mode.
Too late. It's too late.
They trying to put in some of those talents that they originally had for Overwatch 2 for the PvE.
Like when people fucking like, this is what companies don't get. If you fuck the fans, they're not gonna forgive you.
Mm-hmm.
Like the world is more.
We're done with that.
The world's done with it. Yeah, it's pretty much, we're done. We're so tired of it. Like, I feel like, I hope this doesn't happen, but I think it should. Like, just to not beat people, but kick people in the ass. Don't know why I want to beat the hell out of them.
Yeah, I think they do need to beating. I think kicking is not enough now.
Is if we had a huge game crash again, like we did.
I think we need that. I think we need that. Crash. It's looking like it's going in that direction.
Games, for too much money, people just need to. You see, if people just band together to stop buying shit like that, stop giving them money like that, they'll wake the fuck up. Because they're gonna keep treating you like that. They're gonna keep treating people, the clients, $80 for a game. It's probably not even finished. You're gonna get a fucking beta. They don't fix it later.
Yep.
Maybe.
Maybe that. Yeah. Maybe even that.
Yeah. People need to wake up and just like, nah, we're done with games for a while.
And the most egregious thing is they trying to push the game prices going up. While the games already is like at $80 and $90 because they trying to do deluxe editions. They trying to do DLCs and microtransactions and shit. So they have the audacity to try to want to put the games up even more. Get the hell out of here. They trying to put microtransactions in single player RPG games. Get up the fuck up out of here.
Yeah, say it. Let it out, man. Let it out. Preach it.
And even GTA, the rumors talking about $100. And then they still have that, what's that called? Shark cards, whatever. Microtransactions for them. And they still trying to do that. It's trying to get money out of you from every nook and cranny they can. And people just don't got it. The times is getting rough. Our money is not going as far as it used to. We barely able just to fucking live, and they steady trying to empty our damn wallets. No, I ain't going for that. And they gonna learn one way or another.
They will. It sounds like most of these companies are, by the sounds of it.
Yeah. And then they have these executives that don't know what the hell they doing.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I know. Push more DLC. Push more unfinished games. More ideas. What's trending?
What's trending? Yeah, what's trending?
What's trending right now?
Is Fortnite still trending? Let's make another Fortnite. Let's make our own Fortnite.
Yeah.
Fortnite been going downhill for 4 years now, but it's still in a decent place. They still making money. Let's start making ours. It ain't gonna be finished until like 6 years, but yeah, I'm pretty sure it's still gonna be banging in 6 years when our game come out.
You know what? Let's make some remakes. Let's push some agendas and some boss bitch.
Oh yeah, let's put some trans characters in our game.
Let's switch it.
What's the character gonna do? Who cares? It's a trans character.
I'm so happy that Snow White bombed.
Oh yeah.
So it's such a relief because I hope the world is starting to wake the fuck up. It's disgusting.
Yeah, it's affecting every entertainment industry. This bullshit.
Yeah, it's spreading and it needs to be stopped. Like stop. I can't do this. And there's nothing. If you go to the cinema right now, I don't think there's anything good to watch. Like it's all rehashed bullshit. And what is it they got coming out? Somebody was talking to me about Minecraft.
Oh, the Minecraft movie, yeah.
Minecraft movie.
That one is bad, but it's also bad in the good way because it's like a meme. They make that movie like it's a meme.
A meme.
Yeah, so that's the only really good thing about that. But speaking of movie, real quick, you know WB is also in some bullshit. It is in some shit. Because they shutting down pretty much they cartoon all their cartoon stuff. They moving off they platform. Their games is in tragic state. Tragic. They shutting down their games for I don't know why, but the I know what's it called, Multiverses. Well, it was the Smash Brothers Smash Brothers WB game where they had Batman fighting Bugs Bunny and all that. That's getting shut down, I think, in May or something like that, because the development for it has been trash, and then WB is just canceling everything, and they're in dire straits. You know, they released a Looney Tunes movie that's out right now, and nobody knows about it. How the World Blew Up, that's what it's called.
What?
Nobody knows about it.
Because they don't fucking advertise it.
They don't advertise it, and I don't think they want to advertise it. But it's actually it's actually pretty good.
Well, you heard it here first, guys. Make sure you buy some Warner Brother games because they might not be any anymore.
Yeah.
Soon. They might become rare. You better start collecting them. This is the thing, right? This is the thing. With me, I love physical games. I am a collector. It's something I love to do because I can just pop it in the fucking console and start playing without the internet. I'm in a whisper way back to the days of old and enjoying it, the nostalgia and all that. But I do agree. I have some nostalgia goggles for some old games. I really do. But then when I come back to see that shit that Nintendo's doing, it's just hard to believe they can get. Oh my god! Like the audacity of them, the utter greed of all these companies. Like I hope it crashes. I really hope they fucking crash.
Yeah, and physical games is truly becoming extinct.
It's true. Yeah, but not just that. It's like Blu-rays and 4K DVDs and all that shit is starting to become less and less.
Everything is going digital. Even physical games itself is actually digital games.
Right. So from that point on, when they do win, if they do win, that you won't own it. Of course, you're not going to own it. And this is a problem that happened with Sony. This is just a taste of what's to come. So Sony gave Universal Studios some contracts to sign, and there were some movies on Sony PlayStation you could buy and watch. Right, you bought it, it's yours, right? No, it's not yours. You don't own it. You're just renting it. That's what it is. You're just renting it for a certain amount of time until they decide that the contract's done or they're done giving it to you. So what happened once the contract ended? So you had like hundreds of thousands of people who bought movies on Sony wake up one day and their movies were gone.
Yep, gone. Same thing with Funimation. When they got absorbed, all your stuff that you bought on animation is not compatible anymore because they got absorbed into who they get absorbed into? I think is Hulu or something. Hulu, Netflix, something like that.
Yeah. So this is something you guys need. People just need to fucking wake the fuck up. Like honestly, you gotta not own anything.
And on that note,
And you
the Nintendo got the subscription service where you can play old
GameCube and
games.
shit. Yeah, I know. That's the point. They're not gonna let you buy it.
No, it would be so much better if you can just buy the games individually and just have it to your account. But no, you can't do that now.
Nah, that would mean you would kind of own it,
Mhm.
and they don't want that. You need to give us your money every month. We don't want to give you the games. We want your money every month.
Yeah.
It's disgusting. And I can't understand these people who defend this shit.
Short-sightedness and
I think they're fucking blind, or they hit their head too much. Honest, it just fucking boggles my mind. It really does. It angers me because of the stupidity.
Yeah, it's the delusion.
Most of these blind, delusional people are what is boosting the sales of this delusional these companies who can keep charging what they charge.
Yeah, these corporations love those people because they don't have to do anything.
Yeah. Right.
Those people do it for them for free.
It's crazy. It's crazy. But yeah, sooner or sooner or later, I believe those who do have physical copies, like later on down the line, are going to be very rich people, because I think the prices of discs and VHSs
physical media
is becoming very expensive to buy online.
Yeah. Which you figured over time that was going to be the case anyway, but especially in the environment we in now, it's drastically increasing that.
Yeah, there's some games now that are worth $500 for one game from the old consoles. Mm-hmm. This is what's happening
because of the availability. And plus, we're going to end up losing a lot of these online games too, because when the service shuts down, they're gone forever. You can't see you or play them ever again.
Xbox 360 shut down their servers not long ago.
Mm-hmm.
Bye-bye. You can only play them if you have the discs.
Right.
Or you can probably buy them online, but they're not all going to be online. Not on Xbox.
Because there's already been a lot of games that I love that service for them shut down, and now I can never play them again. You can't even, if nobody told you, you would never know they existed. Like there was a game I liked called Spellbreak. It was a battle royale where you basically had these gauntlets that shoot magic, different types of elements that shoot magic, and they interact with each other. You ever played? You know about Divinity? How the elements, you put electricity on water and it makes an electrified field or whatever, or you put fire on a poison on the ground and makes a explosive cloud or whatever. It was like that.
The elemental combination ground mechanics.
Yeah, yes. It was a lot of things like that. So it was very fun, interactable, and it got shut down because Blizzard had acquired them and they absorbed them into making WoW. And now you won't even know that game existed. You can't play it or anything. It's just gone. And that's just an example. There's hundreds of games that's happening to. There's no way to archive these games.
Yeah.
They just lost the history.
Yeah. It's sad.
It's the Alexandria Fire of video games.
That's what happens when you keep giving money to greedy companies that just don't give a shit.
Yeah. And then we can't get no legislation to actually archive games like we do with movies.
No, they won't let you because that's our money, man. It's the bread and butter.
Right.
Why would they do that?
Right. It's a sad state for games right now.
It really is. It's so.
And the Western developers, it's just in tragic, dire states.
Oh hell, I know. I fucking know.
Every game from the Western developers that I personally been looking forward to has been other trash and bullshit. It ranges from utter trash to disappointment. That's been the range. You can't
give some of these games away.
Yeah.
I know a game called what was it called? Dragon Age.
Dragon Age
The
Veilguard.
price fell so it fell so far, the price,
and
people are trying to give it away now because it's so bad.
Yeah, they was I think 2 weeks ago or something like that. They were trying to give that shit away for free, and nobody wanted it.
Yeah.
They were trying to give Veilguard away for free, and nobody wanted it.
This is the state of games at the moment. And I don't know what's going on. I don't think... obviously, I know what's going on, but the corporation is always about these executives who just don't really give a shit.
Mm-hmm.
They just say to make a good game. We want money. We want DLC money. We want microtransaction money, loot box money, you name it.
And they just throwing away developers left and right. Like they nothing, and they don't see the value of having consistent developers that have talent and the vision for things. That's part of the reason why Eastern developers making these good games, because they have these same people that have these talents and these visions working on these games.
Right.
And the Western companies just cycling them out. Just every few months you hear about them laying off hundreds of developers and shit. Granted, you probably shouldn't be having hundreds of developers in the first place, but you keep hiring a whole bunch of them again, just to lay them off again in another 6 months.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's going to be a time, and I did this recently. I was in a store for video games. I was trading some old games in to get some new ones, and the store didn't look too good.
Yeah.
It didn't have I couldn't find many PlayStation 2 games. I'll be honest, there's like 2 or 3.
And those are the most abundant games in any generation. Yeah. It's PS2.
If you think about it, PS2 games were everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Now they're all bought up, and people just keep them. And I think those who have it know why. And I'll be honest, the PS4 section didn't look too good either. And when I look at the PS5 section,
oh, and PS3, don't forget about that.
Why PS3. But see, the PS5, I don't understand what the PS5 section and the Xbox section is so bare. Like, there's not many games when you think about it. Physically, I couldn't see many. It's like the whole store has, like, you got the PS4 games, you got the Xbox One games. You got plenty of shelves for them, right?
Mm-hmm.
But for the PS5 and the Xbox, you have one shelf for each.
Because they don't really have that many physical games being made.
Physical games. It's crazy.
And then you have games that's on the PS3 that you can only ever play on the PS3. There's certain games that's on PS3 that hasn't even been remade. They just stuck on the PS3. Metal Gear Solid 4, for instance. You can't play that on anything else. It's only on PS3.
So I saw this guy. I can't remember his name of his channel, but he basically proved Sony was talking bullshit. He was able to run a PS3 game on a PS5 somehow. Like, they know they're trying to kill it. Everybody knows. If you're smart, you know they're trying to kill off games completely. So you don't own it. They want to make more money. Before you know it, you won't be able to play or buy games at all on any of these consoles because it will just be a subscription.
Yeah, they're trying to put subscriptions on everything.
Yep.
Give it some time. In 20 years, they're going to put subscription on air. You want some good quality air, you got to subscribe to it. Otherwise, you get this poor quality air. Gonna be coughing and wheezing every 5 minutes until you pay the subscription.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the state of games, sadly. This is where we're at with Nintendo.
Yeah. Let's
Nintendo's not just the one to blame as well. Like, other companies do the same shit.
Oh yeah. Nintendo is just the most recent conspirator right here.
Yeah. All right, moving on.
Since I mentioned about Overwatch earlier, how Marvel Rivals is just utterly kicking Overwatch's ass. Let's get to Marvel Rivals.
Well, I love playing Marvel Rivals.
Oh yeah, me and you be playing.
Yeah, we be playing the hell out of that shit. And it's good when you got a good team going. I was playing ranked actually recently, and I got pretty far in it.
Mm-hmm.
But then life got in the way. I actually forgot all about it. I'm pretty sure it was I think it was platinum. I was getting close to diamond, I think it was. But I stopped playing, like just because of life. But
Yeah.
I was enjoying, and they're adding some new things to it. So there were some bad times in ranked where, I kid you not, if you watch one of my videos, like most of them give up really quickly in your team if things don't go well.
Yeah, and that's just people in general, because I went through that even just playing any MMO. Anytime we do a dungeon and one thing goes wrong, well, GG's, guys.
Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Go quit somewhere else. Jesus.
They just give up as soon as the one thing goes wrong.
Yeah, it's crazy. But this new system shows us is saying that your points will go up quicker if you're carrying the team.
Yeah. They give you more credit if you
I like that.
contributing.
I like that. So yeah.
And now they also said they changing how they was going to do things. Remember before they said they was going to release 2 characters every season?
Yeah.
Now they changing it. They changed it so they releasing a character every month.
All right.
Which means I'm going to get my Blade in sooner.
Yeah, Blade's coming.
That's what I'm waiting for.
Blade for.
I'm saving all my currency for when Blade show up. I want that Wesley Snipes Blade, man.
Boy, shut the hell up while I say something. God damn. Fucking shut the hell up, man. This boy getting too excited for Blade. Shit. I don't know if he noticed, but he's a big fan of Blade.
I don't know how you could tell.
Cause your ass keep talking about it. Shit. I'm trying to say something. You're like, hey, Blade's coming up, bro. Shut your ass up, man.
You know, you had all this time to say what you're gonna say, and you started talking about me talking about Blade. I can get to talk about Blade some more right now since you're talking about it. So you know, I've been saving all my curves for Blade. I've been waiting for that since season 0. I've been saving all of it. I'm about all the skins. All right, I'm just playing. Go ahead. Actually, I'm not playing. I'm serious.
He's serious. He's gonna go get all that Blade skins, costumes. You know, he's gonna get it.
Yep.
You want to talk about Frost?
Oh, yeah, Frost. Oh, let me get me a napkin. I need to wipe myself.
Now, have you played Marvel's Frost? Damn, she
Emma Frost has never looked this good.
No, she has not. That is crazy.
They know what they doing, man.
Yeah, they know. They know. It's not like they're over sexualizing it, but trust me, they are. But they
yeah.
That is what the comics were like, though. This is what, like, if you X-Men all comics, that every character looks good. That's what they look like.
Yeah. Now, given there's different artists' interpretations in the comics, there's hundreds and hundreds of them. But the main point is they make the characters look attractive.
Yeah. And holy shit, the thighs could break a melon.
She not only have thighs, they gave that woman some hips. They gave her hips to match the thighs, and they got jiggle physics.
Jiggle physics is insane. You need to calm down with
that
shit.
Yeah. They zoomed in on it at the very end of her trailer so you can see it.
Yep.
They let you know.
They know what they're letting you know.
She's number 1 in the game for me right now. She's not even in the game, but she moved up to number 1. I'm not going to play her, but I'm going to appreciate her being played.
Yeah. I think this is what I'm saying. Like, the people who are making Marvel know what we want.
Mm-hmm.
Know what players want,
and they deliver.
And that's why Marvel is so popular. Like, if people just take notes and just understand and give the community what they want, what they love, then they'll be successful. It's not hard.
But
unfortunately, some companies are like that at the start, and then they change depending on who takes over or runs the company. Like, Nintendo wasn't all bad. I remember Nintendo was a good time back in the day.
Miyamoto,
the games weren't too crazy.
Miyamoto was doing very consumer friendly practice at Nintendo.
Yeah. and then it changes, and then all the fans who are blinded by the nostalgia, the love of it, it's sad. Yeah, it's just how it is though. But yeah, Marvels is it's great. It's I would recommend it if nobody's played it yet. You need to give it a try. That shit's fun.
People that used to all play Overwatch has came straight to Marvel Rivals because it's doing everything that we wanted Overwatch to have done, except for the PvE.
Right.
But even they not taking that off the table.
Yeah.
They said they not gonna. They didn't say they're not gonna do it. They just say it's going to take a lot of work because they built the game as a PvP game first and foremost.
Interesting.
And
hell yeah, I'm gonna play that. I'm gonna play some of that later shit. I'm gonna play Marvels later.
yeah, I was playing it last night.
Yeah.
You know who I was playing?
So,
I was playing Wolverine.
Wolverine. Yeah, I usually play Hulk. Just like throwing. I just like taking people by the leg and smashing them around when they take the piss.
Oh, yeah, it is hilarious hearing Hulk slamming. You don't even know who it is he's slamming, but you know if he's slamming a whole bunch, you know he got somebody in his grasp and he's fucking them up. And it's so funny hearing it in the distance.
Yeah, he's really good. Hulk is really good if you know what you're doing with him. I think he's getting
buffed.
He's getting buffed. What? Oh shit. Okay, I'm definitely.
His jump is now going to take almost half the time. His shield.
Oh hell yes.
The cooldown on his shield is going down by 2 seconds.
Oh no, that's okay. That's bad because his shield is really good.
No, the cooldown is going down.
Oh, the cooldown. Okay,
yeah,
cool. You get so yeah. The shield is the best thing about Hulk, right? Because you can stop a lot of ults just with it, and it's not just you. You can anyone around you. If you get hit by a plasma ult from Iron Man, that shield will protect the whole team. That shit is dynamite. If you time it right, it's perfect. I love it. But yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And if someone takes the piss out of you, shit, just spit on them. You stun them instantly, transform into your ult, and just grab the leg and just start smacking them around. It's just the best.
They increase his movement speed too. Now he run faster.
Oh yeah, you're in trouble. You're all in trouble. You're all in trouble. Shit. Damn.
I think all that's gonna come out in April 11th. That's when the season 2 begins. Is season 2? Yeah, season 2 begins in April 11th.
I'll be unstoppable playing this whole. Damn. Speed increase and jumping speed. Damn. You're in trouble, guys. You're in trouble. If I see you, you better watch.
Yeah, I play Marvel Rivals just how I used to play Overwatch. I just play it to have fun. You know?
I play it to have fun too. I just like I was trying to. I get dragged into. See, I get dragged into things. I got dragged into comp with a friend. He took me into it, and then.
Yeah, you're right. You do get dragged into things because I see it a lot.
Yeah, you know, I'm not saying I'll play good, but if I focus and I work with a good team, I carry the team and make sure we all have a good time. That's basically what I do. And when they see that we are actually achieving a lot, they drag me into shit, and I forget that I'm getting dragged into it.
Yeah.
But yeah, comp was fun. Comp was all right.
I just play. I play with whoever. Like, I play to win, but I like to just have fun first and foremost while playing to win.
Yeah. And comp is different. You gotta keep in mind that others on your team are trying to win, but they also getting angry.
Because you gotta worry about the rank because you lose rank.
Yeah.
If you lose.
Yeah. And if you lose enough, your teammates start to get pissy and don't understand. And the more angry they get, the more we lose because they don't understand to relax. The key is to relax. It's just a game.
And then you get people that get on your team that just makes everything worse for everybody else, or don't know what they're doing.
Oh yeah.
And you just got to stick with it because you in comp.
You can't deal with it. It's in your team. You got to deal with it.
Yeah. It's just a lot of stress. That's personally why I just play quick play, because if you get somebody like that, sure, it's a pain in the ass, but it's not the end of the world. You're not losing anything by doing it. So you can just play, have fun. When it's in comp, it's a different story because everybody got something on the line, and everybody got to contribute in a certain way, or everybody's losing something.
That's the point. I think that's the biggest thing with comp is that you're playing gain a rank, right?
Yeah, and
If you have
things
somebody
just
who's
happen
dragging
that's
you
just not
down,
in your control.
yeah, and that's what pisses you off. It doesn't matter if you're calm about it. You're gonna lose because somebody else is not playing by the rules or
Right.
playing as a team, and they know that, and they for some reason think it's funny or like what the fuck are you doing? Get the fuck out of here and do something else. Don't do that. Like people are trying and working as a team, and it takes a lot of work to like get a whole team to synergize. And when it happens, boy, it's great.
It's great, yeah.
It's great. But when it's out of your control and you know it is, it's just bullshit, and it makes you not want to play. It's
Yeah.
just how it is. You don't want to play.
Yep.
It's just how it is.
And that's why I mostly play quick play, because I just rather not have that stress
Yeah.
from those type of people, or just things just out of your control that people do. Like, motherfucker,
That's
get
why you
your
have to
ass
keep other
off Iron
friends.
Fist talking shit when all you doing is running out there dying and shit and not actually
That's the
contributing.
worst.
Shut your ass
When
up.
they sitting there typing when they could be fighting, that pisses me off to no end. Like, shut the fuck up. Stop crying, guys, and just play.
Just because your ass got
Just
14 kills on
play.
Iron Fist don't mean nothing, because all of those is just targets that you just got easily and that actually not helping us push further.
Yeah,
Who
it's
cares you
crazy.
found the
It's
damn
crazy.
Black Widow in the back who's not even shooting nobody really any damn way, and you killed her 2 times. We still ain't moved this damn point past phase
Not
1.
about
Shut your
you.
ass up.
It's not,
Joke.
yeah, it's not about you, asshole. It's about the teamwork, you dumbass. That's how it works. He's got these solo people like, I'm amazing. Like, you're not really. You're actually more of a burden, to be
Yeah.
honest.
And I specifically said Iron Fist not because there any particular reason. It's usually the Iron Fist
Iron Fist.
that goes off talking shit like that.
You know what? I agree because I did a video and it was a fucking Iron Fist.
Mhm.
It was just shit talking my tanking. So what happened was I was tanking for this team. We lost somebody at the beginning of the fucking match, and for some reason the match just kept going. Usually it just ends, but it didn't. So it was 5 against 6, and he just gave up. So that was not 5 against 6. It was now 4 against 6. And I hate that shit. And he just badmouthed my tanking the whole way through it. It was horrible. And there must have been, I don't know, an angel watching me. But the next match, I got him in the enemy team, and I could not stop laughing. I killed 50 people and him a lot of times and got MVP as I was smashing him around in the entire. It was so good and tasty. Like, that shit never happens. It was so fun. But yeah,
The get back is real.
he changed from he changed from tank to Iron Fist. We kid you not. And all he did was shit talk. I bet he was shit talking his whole team the entire time.
Probably.
But yeah,
But besides
Marvel,
that,
guys.
it's great.
yeah, it's a lot of fun.
And all the characters are they have very diverse kits. You can do a lot with them.
Yeah, doesn't matter what you play, you can do something different.
Yeah.
With every character and still contribute. It's really fun. It's all about strategy, honestly. Marvel's is a strategy game. You need to know what you're doing. You need to think before you do it. Like, it's just how it is. It's just you got people who run off soloing. That's a big problem.
Depending on the
You need to
situation, because everything is situational. It's fine if you run off solo and when you able to actually like get the healers, whatever. But if you just run off solo and just go fight a fucking Hawkeye in the corner somewhere or some bullshit, that ain't really helping.
Nah. Yeah, you gotta work with the team, push forward as a group, and strategize in the middle of it. It's fun. I love it. I love strategy. I love the strategy of things in games. I'm a big strategic guy, so it's a lot of fun. Fast-paced strategy, mind you.
And
Gotta
there's
be
team up
quick.
abilities too between different
Yeah, I
characters.
love team builder.
They're removing
I
some.
love throw. Yeah. Is what?
Yeah, they removing some. They placing them with new ones, but they also removing some good ones, like Winter Soldier with the Rocket Raccoon with the infinite ammo. You don't have that no
Oh.
more.
Damn.
He has a team
That's
up
a
ability
big-
with Cap though, which makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. I didn't understand why that wasn't the thing.
Yeah, and Iron Man and Doctor Strange ain't getting their gamma boost from Hulk anymore.
Oh shit.
Doctor Strange, I forget what he's getting, but yeah, they changing a lot of synergies. They already said they doing it every season, so that's to be expected. They tweaking,
Damn.
changing, removing and adding new ones every season.
Shit. Well, hopefully. I want to see more synergies. I don't want to see.
I do too. I think more characters need more synergies.
Yeah, I don't want to see them get removed. I want to see more a diverse of different characters as well. And it needs to be more. There has to be more.
Yeah.
There just has to be more. I want to see cool stuff. I want to see, like, for instance, this blade coming out. I want to see some combo attack synergies, man. That's what I want to see. Like special moves where they're like back to back, deflecting bullets together. That kind of shit's what I want to see, man.
Yeah. But Wolverine, he only has one combo.
That's the only one.
And it's the same one. It's the same one, even with two characters. Hulk.
That's cool though. That's the best one for me. That's the best one. Throw the fact that Hulk can pick up Wolverine and throw him, and it's a synergy attack. It's amazing. Like, they gotta do more stuff like that. Grab the other player and throw them, or do attack together. Man, he gotta do stuff like that more.
Yeah.
It would make Marvel go through the roof.
I'm just upset that that's his only synergy. He has nothing with nobody else. It's all these characters, but he has no synergy with anybody else. Despite his relationship with all these other characters. Hell, he should have one with Magneto.
Right? Oh.
Shit, turn him into a razor ball of death.
But yeah. So go stream really.
Yeah.
What else?
Well, let's see. Oh, when the summer come in, they gonna have them summer skins. I'm waiting for that too. Yeah.
You sound like a damn fucking pervert at the damn window. Like,
hey, you know what it is. You know what I'm about. Especially when they put Emma Frost in here, you know who I'm looking for. I'm looking for them Emma Frost, Squirrel Girl, summer skins, baby. I'm waiting for them.
Booty skins, baby. Booty skins. Yeah. Looking forward to the game. Getting upgraded.
That's the other thing too. They have such good ass skins for these characters.
They do.
So much better than what Overwatch be doing.
For the Hulk.
Oh, speaking of Hulk, you know he got that suit. That motherfucking pimp gangster suit on Hulk. He getting that skin, boy.
He gonna be throwing you around like, where's my money? Shit, it's gonna be funny. What else? Oh, State of Decay 3.
Oh yeah, you wanna go to that? Because I don't think we got anything else to talk about.
I'm about to blow up. I'm gonna blow up on it because I don't know why.
All right, let's go to it then.
Why? Okay, let's go. So State of Decay 3. We both waiting for it. We love State of Decay 2.
Yep.
I played State of Decay 1 because I liked State of Decay 2.
Yep, State of Decay 1. I remember that was on Xbox Live Arcade.
Yeah. They actually have a physical copy. They have a physical copy.
Yeah, they have one now. At first, it was just on arcade. You can only get it digitally. Now they made a physical copy of it.
Right. So it was supposed to come out
this year.
And now they pushed it back for another year. And I can't help wondering why. Why? Like, because they're still working on State of Decay 2. They're still working on bits and bobs on it.
They finished with that last year. They finished State of Decay 2.
They finished it?
Yeah, they fully moved to State of Decay 3 now. They did their last update, like, I think in the fall. Sometime in the fall, I forget.
I haven't seen any gameplay of State of Decay 3.
You haven't at all?
A little bit.
Okay, you've seen a little bit, yeah.
But not enough to see what the co-op's about. Like, it's important that co-op is done right this time.
Yeah.
For me, it has to be done right. I don't want to play State of Decay 2. State of Decay 2 was fun as a beat 'em up game. That's what it is. It's a co-op beat 'em up. You can't work together as a team to build together. You can't use special abilities together. They gotta have stuff like that.
Because if y'all don't know, State of Decay 2, you have survivors, and every survivor you recruit, they have their own traits and skills and abilities, whatever. And certain characters can contribute to you building a base for everybody living in. So if you have a medical facility, this character might be a good doctor and they have good medical, so they can upgrade your medical facility as well as help people get injuries fixed up better, just because this character is good at that, and they have things that contribute to that. But when you play in a co-op, let's say Claymore joins me in State of K2 and he has good medical, he can't really contribute to anything that I have medically for him. Right.
He can't heal me. He can't inject a cure.
Right.
He can't if I break my leg, he can't bandage it up, or fucking I can't. This is stuff you can do in State of Decay 2. You can bandage people up on the hospital bed if you bring them back in time. This is stuff that you're supposed to be able to do in co-op too, not just in single player and NPCs. You want to be able to shoot your friend in the face if they are infected. You want to have that choice, because if he's in the group and you have one infected, you want to sit there and discuss with the other three teammates. Listen, we might have to put him down, but you can't do that. You can only do that in State of Decay 2 single player NPCs. That sucks.
And another
thing, if that was in co-op, that'd be great.
And another thing I don't like about State of Decay is that you have random characters. Like you just recruit characters and they just have these random abilities or whatever, which is fine. But I also would like to be able to have a pool of characters that you created. Like if I wanted to make Claymore,
let us create our characters, man.
I wanted to make Claymore a character. He don't have to just be in my party or whatever, but have a chance to spawn out in the world or whatever, and I could just find him. Like XCOM, like what XCOM does. They have this thing that's just like that. And one of the director from State of K2, he liked to argue against it because he streams it. He used to stream it. He still streams it every now and then. But he talks about how he likes having the characters have their own identity and dynamics or whatever, which is fine. I like that. But I also would like that option to have a chance to have characters that you create to be able to spawn in the world. That's not going to take away from those characters that he likes as well.
That's true.
Because literally XCOM does exactly this.
Yeah, you need to give the players a choice. Don't. I mean, it's hard to argue that it, because State of Decay 2 and 1 is what it is.
Yeah.
And they've always had that system. But it would be nice for, give us the option for players to make it, because I would always put that in a game if I was making one.
Yeah.
Like, cause people like to make themselves or make characters that they like to play as.
And it's just fun just to have you in a survival game. You like to have your friends out there and survive with you, even if they can't actually play with you in co-op. You can at least have them as survivors in the game. Just create them, and you can have various situations where you can just find them and recruit them or whatever. They can be like hiding in a house or something, or they can be part of these bandits that you found on the other side of town that's robbing you. Just all types of situations where you can just end up just randomly finding characters that you created show up, along with organically created characters that just appear in the game already. I think that just sounds like that's just a cool thing.
Yeah, you need to add the option to let your fucking friends build with you. That's
the other thing. You need to have co-op.
Get resources
like
together. For fucking what? In State of Decay 2, you can get resources together, but you can't. You can contribute to their base, but you can't build.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
You can't help them in any way besides just getting the resources.
And it's random fucking. It's like the most random crap you get for helping them. They give you like a little reward for helping the other players.
Yeah, it's just a random thing that you get.
It's trash.
Yeah. You don't know
Let
what
them
you're
fucking
getting.
build with them. Like, let them play together. Let them build together. Like, that's the whole point.
Like, oh man, I got me a doctor and I got this I got a kitchen, but shit, we ain't got no damn gun factory and I ain't got nobody that can make guns. Hey, Cody, join my
Right.
game real quick. You know how to make guns real good. You level 3. Help me make this gun range. And
Can't.
that you can't do that. But that seems like that's the most logical thing to do.
Right. It's can't use the facility. Not you can use most facilities, not all of them. You can use most of them, but you don't get the buffs.
Yeah.
Like Regan, if he starts cooking a big meal, my ass is gonna be sitting in the woods watching because I can't eat what he's making. That makes no sense.
Yeah.
Everybody else in the camp can eat, and the NPCs can eat and get the buff, but I won't. And I'm in his world. I'm in his base. It's such a stupid thing.
Yeah.
It's easily coded in. Come on, guys.
And that's what I'm hoping that they taking this, because I don't mind them taking extra time with State of Decay 3 if
Yeah.
it's to do things like that, because I know that the systems has to be it's complex for that kind of thing, because that's why they
It
didn't
is
bring over
complex,
certain
yeah.
things from State of Decay 1 to 2.
But they gotta change it up with the cars, man. You can't just have people lean out the fucking car. There's gotta be more. Gotta let them open up their bags, pull out a weapon in the back of the car. Let them do something in the fucking car. Don't just sit in the back and poke your head out, in and out. That's just what? Why? Why? Let them do something else in the car when you're. I mean, if you're driving together, you know, just let them get out a map or something, or a compass, or just little things to contribute, or just don't let them sit bored in the back of the car.
Yeah.
You got to drive around and shit.
Which I think
them-
they're going to do that, because they improved cars
hope
from
so.
2 from 1. It's from 2 they at least have you be able to fix cars and put gas in them and
mean,
stuff
like,
like that. Cars in State of Decay
Grand
1 they
Theft
was just
Auto,
invincible.
San Andreas.
Mhm.
You remember that?
Oh yeah.
That had a co-op mode, and that's the first thing you could do was pop your head out of the fucking car and shoot people. It's like that's what you're supposed to be able to do, like the zombies of the apocalypse. I hope they do that. I really do. What else?
Let's see. The
You
environments.
think they're gonna? Oh yeah.
We saw a snow environment in the first trailer of State of Decay 3, so that implies they would have more environments. Not only that, they showed that they have the animals. There's animals in State of Decay now, and they also can be infected. That's what the first trailer showed.
It's gonna be cool. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. So that means you can have, if they have animals, that also means we might be able to hunt animals, because remember in State of Decay 2 you had a hunter skill.
Yeah.
But all it did was just you get meat every day for free. You just get meat in your base.
That sucked.
Yeah.
That really did suck.
Now we can actually have a function to it now, because we have animals. But it also gives you the credence that you have to be careful, because the animals can also be infected now.
Do you think? Because State of Decay 2 were doing streams. I asked a question to one of the. I don't know if you can remember this, but I asked a question to the developers. I'm like, why can't we hunt? And they said something. Just wait. They just said wait. You might like what's coming. I don't think we're talking about State of Decay 2 though.
Yeah. That's what we're seeing, because I think he mentioned, because I watched the developer stream, Durango, whatever, I forget his name, but he was the creative director in State of Decay 2. I watch the streams every now and then. He said there was a lot of things that they want to put in State of Decay 2, but they couldn't, and a lot of having to be with, because the game has to stay compatible with Xbox One. So it has to stay compatible with the previous generation. So that limits them a lot with what they can do and what they can implement. Microsoft. Because it has to remain a title that can still be played on Xbox One. It's the same thing with why Final Fantasy 14 stayed. They didn't upgrade Final Fantasy 14 for so long, because it had to stay compatible with PS3 for so long. So yeah, it's mostly
trying
that.
to bring that over from the PS3 would be a nightmare, because PS3 was the way it was designed.
Yeah.
Is quite complicated, because it had two two chips that shared the same fucking function, which made no sense.
Yeah, and
but
it was like
supposed
2
to make things
generations
faster.
behind at that point.
Yeah.
And as soon as they was able to drop support for a PS3, they was able to do significant upgrades and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But they
So,
had more
yeah,
credence for that
looking
because it's an
forward
online game.
Yeah.
With the State of Decay
Well,
2, the director he had a lot of stuff that he wanted to put in from State of Decay 1, but he just couldn't. Like, you remember in State of Decay 1, you used to be able to board up windows and shit to prepare for a siege.
come on, that's fucking. Wow, I'm sorry. It has to be. I'm gonna say it. It's fucking lazy. It's fucking lazy. What do you mean you can't edit? Look, I dabble in some code and some gaming engines. I used to edit a game called Contagion, and in that game, I was able to make it so you could board up windows, and it's easy to do. All right, you just give the fucking thing a health bar, let the enemies hit it a few times, it breaks in, they get in. It's not hard. So why not add it? I'm confused why they didn't add it.
He mentioned it was a lot of things. Most of it being asset debt. They couldn't afford the memory to do it because it still had to be compatible with everything they have now, compatible with the Xbox One. So I gave him credence for that because I'm hoping that's something they're gonna add in the State of Decay 3, because he said he still wanted to add that. They just couldn't for this one. But all this other stuff they wanted to add.
Because if they can do it in the first game, which was for the Xbox, now they got this new generation, the Leap. I don't know. It sounds fishy to me. But yeah, I hope they add the stuff that they do. But I don't know about that one.
But if one for the first game, it was a completely different engine too.
Yeah.
And it took them a long time just to change engines.
Are they using the same one they did for the second one, or are they using a new engine completely?
I think State of Decay 3 they using Unreal 5.
So what's the fucking problem?
Oh, I'm going from the previous Unreal to the new one is trash. Going from 4 and 5 is trash. That's why a lot of developers stand for 4. Even FF Remake and Rebirth and all that stand with 4.
Oh yeah, no, they
because moving up to 5 is trash.
They don't know if they're gonna move to 5.
Yeah,
I don't know what's wrong with 5. What's wrong with 5?
Because even though it's a new generation, things don't translate well going from the previous gen of Unreal to 5. Even though it seems like it's just a lot of the code. You will have fundamental code that you can't even fathom will not work, just somehow not work. And you have to go dig.
Whose idea was it to change the fundamentals for an update? Who goes, let's make Unreal Engine 5 or change the fundamentals?
It's very complex. I'm not gonna pretend like I know what it is, but it's crazy.
They probably try to make some new stuff faster and then change the code to make it be so.
They make every 0.1 update of Unreal, like Unreal 5.3, they putting in some super major feature. Every 0.1 update, they release it like it's like a whole new engine, whatever. So that's probably what has to do with it.
Yeah, fuck. It's oh well. Unreal Engine's a good engine, but I'm sick. I'm not gonna lie when I say I'm sick of it. I am sick of Unreal. Games always look the fucking same.
Yeah, you can tell when a game is made in Unreal.
You can tell, you can tell. So I'm not gonna dig into that. That's a different conversation.
Yeah, that's a whole different conversation. That's technical engine shit.
State of Decay 3, delayed for another year. I don't have any idea why. Do you have any idea why they delayed it for a year?
I'm guessing because they need time to actually work with the engine now and implement a lot of the stuff that they wanted to implement for State of Decay 2, including the stuff that we talked about, which is going to be a much more complex affair now that they in
good
Unreal 5, which is I'm fine with them delaying it, because a delayed game is most of the time a good thing. If it's like coming from Ubisoft or EA, that's a concern. That stands for concern if it's from them. But from them, from Undead Labs, I'm fine with it.
Yeah. I'm just trying to think, memory-wise, because Unreal Engine has a lot of tricks under the sleeve to get around that. And I've seen Final Fantasy, man. There's no end to Final Fantasy. 7 is a huge world.
Mm-hmm.
It's a fucking continent. It's a huge world. So I don't see what the problem is with like adding stuff like that.
It's because it's all the little intermittent features, like what's that called? Nanite, the little nanite feature.
Oh, the nanite.
That was just Unreal 5.1 or 2 or something like that, and they always have something like that for every point 1 update for Unreal. And it's things like that that's probably just offset a lot of the that don't let things translate great.
Don't use it.
Yeah, even if that's the thing, even if they don't use it, it's still in the engine.
Damn.
So yeah, it's a lot of complicated shit. I'm not gonna pretend like I know it ins and out, but from what I understand, it's a lot of little stuff like that makes it not easy to translate stuff from previous.
Oh well, fair enough. Well, hopefully they'll make a great game.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it. Definitely going to be on my list. I hope it's physical, but I don't think it will be.
Yeah, given how things is now, probably not. But I do hope they put a lot of the stuff that we've been asking for in co-op for the longest time into this.
Yeah, so we're just ain't gonna stop playing it if that's the case. Damn,
and that's good.
Yeah. So yeah. Anything else you want to talk about?
Well, let's see. The story. I hope the story is actually much more fleshed out. Because even remember in State of Decay 2, it wasn't really that much of a story in it. They didn't start really doing story until like later on. Even in State of Decay 1, the main story of it was kind of like a more cohesive story, but they didn't do like a more wider, broader story until like the extra like lifeline or whatever that came out afterwards. Expansions.
It's not really a story-driven game. It's one of these games where you're a survivor.
Yeah.
You make your own story. Basically, you try to survive with people that you meet. It's that's how you play it. You build your own story. You build your own character. You try to survive with that character. See how well we go.
Yeah, and that's the thing.
Bad choices.
Yeah, have more things in it that gives you story.
Right.
Like in State of Decay 2, you can come across bandits or whatever, but you don't have.
That was the coolest thing.
Yeah.
There's so little.
But you don't have anything to really do to interact on. You can just go and kill them, or you just have these like how Skyrim does Radiant quests, where things would just happen, like they get randomly overrun by zombies or whatever. It's scripted.
Yeah.
Just random script events that happen, but you don't really have any actual interaction that you can do with them. You can't negotiate with them. You can't talk to them. You can't ally with them. Have a truce or anything like that. Like if you don't have the firepower to go against these bandits, you can't negotiate anything, so they won't go and rob you or anything. Yeah, so you don't have anything like that.
He wants it. He get even more ambitious. I don't think they're gonna do that, bro.
I think they could.
That'd be cool
because they gave implications that they wanted to do that because they give you options to threaten other communities, but there's nothing from that. You just threaten them and they just turn hostile and that's it. Why would you ever do that?
Right.
Yeah, so they give implications. They wanted to do more there. They just either didn't or couldn't.
They should add they shouldn't, but if they could, they should add a system that would change your community, from good people to bandits, that kind of shit.
Yeah.
So simple.
Because they kind of was going to something similar like that. Like you had the different paths that your community leader can take, where they can be like a sheriff or whatever. I think they could do something like that where it's just expansion of that. Where you just you have a path, but you can also take different directions in that path.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
Be cool. Be a tyrant, or run them into the ground, or make them want to shoot you and shit like that. That would be great.
Right. Or you can just have like like the governor from
Fuck that. I want to be like Negan, man. I want to be like Negan.
you in the bed, or you could
do
just
things. Yeah, you do things for me, and things will be good for you. But if you don't, things are gonna get a whole lot worse. That shit would be fun, but
Yeah.
no, I don't think they'd ever do that.
I think they could, because it seemed like they wanted to do stuff like that. They just had to. They had to.
I haven't seen anything like that though in the trailers. What I've seen is
Well, the trailers was more like a general overlook of what
yeah.
what you expect it to be.
True. I know they got a lot of fucking. They're gonna have a lot of backpacks this time and keychains and shit to the backpack
Yeah.
to customize it. It's all right. It's all right.
And it probably serves a gameplay purpose. Like you bringing back somebody keychain, that means
Yeah.
you know where they are, and you can just have somebody go out and just retrieve their stuff, even if you can't do it right now, and other stuff like that. Probably serve gameplay purposes too by getting a keychain, because you can't really go to somebody's body and try to loot their shit while they overrun by zombies after they just got killed and run away.
That's right. Once you die, you lost everything. I remember.
Yeah, because it's permadeath in this game. You get
Oh, yeah.
somebody die, they gone.
I forget. Yeah. Well, that's all I gotta say about the matter.
Yeah, me too.
Well, that was a good talk, bro. It's a
Yeah,
good
man.
talk. Yeah, Nintendo, go fuck yourself. Marvels, love it. Keep it going. And State of Decay 3, can't wait to play it.
Can't wait. Looking forward to hearing what they're gonna do with it, because we haven't really gotten any interviews from them yet. All they did was create 2 trailers. Nobody talked about it yet, and the developer from State of Decay 2 that went on to work on 3. Well, he's been on 3 now. He's technically been a creative developer for 3 for the past couple of years now. He just still was also helping along with State of Decay 2, but he's not on that. He hasn't been on that as much. But even then, he can't. He's been saying over and over again he can't really talk about State of Decay 3 right now. So hopefully we hear something. They able to talk about it and give us something soon.
Yeah, we need to see more before we can. I'm not gonna get hyped up just yet. I need to see more. Because if it's the same with this new graphics, I don't know.
I think they know that's not what we want. They're pretty aware of what we want, because they do streams and stuff, talking to people all the time, talking about stuff that we want.
Yeah. So hopefully it turns out good.
Yeah. Plus I'm
Well-
surprised they supported State of Decay 2 for so long.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It was an Xbox One launch title, and they only just recently, like last year, finally stopped support for State of Decay 2. They were still doing updates, big updates too. These wasn't no little shitty ass updates. These was actually major updates.
They had a few stuff, some weapons to here and there.
Weapons, whole
mines and
systems.
shit.
Shit, what's that shit called? Now they have different modifiers for I can't remember what it's called, but they have different modifiers now for bounties. It's like a bounty system, but it's a separate bounty system. And adding things like you can now cash in your resources at an outpost now instead of going all the way back to base. More car functionality. Now you can have a pistol and a primary weapon. Before you just had a weapon.
You had the one.
Yeah, the one and the melee. Now you can switch between them.
To your pistol, to your primary.
Yeah, that's huge.
It was a good update.
Yeah, and that was just one update.
Hopefully they'll do better and they'll add that. Obviously, more stuff like that in part 3.
Yeah.
Which I can't wait for. I really hope for a good soundtrack as well. I love music from the horror games. I hope they do a good job.
Oh yeah.
Because the music in 2 was alright, but
yeah, I liked it too.
Yeah.
I understand why.
Thank you for inviting me for this chat. I'm gonna gotta call it. I'm getting tired.
Yeah, I know it's
But,
I know it's late for you.
Yeah, but appreciate the invite, and I always like talking on the podcast.
Yeah, me too. Shit, we get
On the save point,
that's the same point.
boys.
Yeah.
Talking about trash in the past and the future. At the save point. All right, I'm gonna save my game and dip. I hope to see you guys another time. And Regan, thanks for inviting me in.
No problem. All right, till the next time on our save point, folks. Peace out. Baby game.
Peace out.
To the next slot.
Yeah, boy.